Hi, this is my review of a couple of quarter-inch drive tools from Stahlwille and Koken. Right, so I got this socket a few weeks ago. Actually, I received it a few weeks ago. Right, so this one is actually it came in this packaging. So let me try to change it, not to this one. It came in this one, this packaging. It is 415 SGQRN, and another part number is 11111030. So it differs from a lot of the standard ratchets that Stahlwille wants to sell, which come with this rubber handle. This one is just bare metal. I think I prefer this better because it is more compact and it also is more durable. It's very easy to clean if it gets any grease. If you get any grease on it, like other fine tooth ratchets, which basically, by the way, this N at the end of this model name, N means new, and new means it's a fine tooth ratchet. This one is I think 80 teeth, so there are 80 teeth altogether. You can see that there are very much, I think that there are 80 teeth, and this one is also a foreign object damage fault ratchet, meaning that the anvil and the quick release button are held in place with a couple of circlips so that there are no screws and no fasteners that could get loosened over time. It is very well built. Obviously, as I said before, this quick release button is made of metal. It's steel, even though it may appear to some people as plastic. It is not. This back plate, however, is indeed made of plastic, and this is a drawback. And I think I've made another video of a half-inch socket wrench set complete with all the tools from Stahlwille, and that one also has similar construction but with a rubber grip. So this is the ratchet, the main thing, right? It came in in this packaging, and they came with this booklet. This booklet tells you how you could rebuild, how you can rebuild the ratchet. By the way, as you can see, 415, that's I think quarter inch. 435, I think that's probably 3/8, and 4112, these are half inch. And the QR means quick release, and N means fine tooth, and SG means that it does not have the rubberized handle, and L means that it's long. So a QRLN, that's basically somewhat like this but longer, right? This booklet shows you how you can rebuild the ratchet. There's also part numbers for the rebuild kits that you can purchase, the model that you can purchase from Stahlwille. It's very straightforward because these are all fault ones. There aren't any fasteners that you need to worry about. It's very easy. There's this, made in Germany, obviously. And then I got a couple of extensions. These extensions, the reason I got these, by the way, there are, I think, 3 main sizes. This one 2 inches, this one 5 inches, and I think another one somewhere in the middle. I don't know if it's probably 4 inches. By the way, this probably is 6 inches. Let me see. Let me see what is the part number. Yeah, this is 6 inches. So in the middle there's also a 4-inch one. So their part numbers are for the long one. You see here 405 QR6. 405 means that it is 1/4 inch drive QR quick release, and 6 means 6 inches. Quick release button. The reason I really like these Stahlwille extensions is that they are also quick release, especially in the 1/4 inch drive. This it's really good because it means that it ensures that the sockets or other extensions that you attach to it will not be detached by accident. And this is the 2-inch extension, and its part number is 405 QR2, and this is also the other model number. Obviously everything is made in Germany. If you have watched one of my earlier videos, I've made another review. I purchased a complete socket wrench set from Stahlwille in a box. That box is quite big. It came with a ratchet, the standard ratchet, not the metal one. It came with, I think, the exact same extensions. It came with also a handle and a T handle, let's call it, and probably 13 sockets. So that one is quite complete, but it has some built flaws, so I returned them. I returned it. And this one, these extensions also aren't exactly straight. As you can see, these quick release buttons, they don't completely line up. That's what this means, is that the male side and the female side are not absolutely on a straight line, right? As you can see, they are actually a little off. I don't know if I can probably show it like this. Well, it's a bit difficult to see, but trust me, they're not completely in a straight line. And as usual with Stahlwille, the extensions have a little wobble already built into them. They don't fit it's exceptionally tight. Let's take a small socket, right? This is a 1/4 inch socket. Let's say we put the socket on the extension. You can see that there is also a little bit of wobble. There's also a little bit of wobble, right? But if I put it directly on the ratchet, then it's extremely tight. There is no wobble at all. And yeah, it's just fantastic. So this is just a feature, or quirk, let's call it a quirk of Stahlwille. The extension, you put it on the ratchet, there's also a little bit of wobble, especially with a long extension. It's quite obvious. By the way, I also purchased this probably called a swivel head adapter. So I didn't purchase Stahlwille's quick release universal joint. I wanted to get that universal joint, but it is too expensive. It's 33 euros. I find that to be a little bit too much. Also, from my experience from that box that I returned, that one tend to have some quality problems because it's a little bit complex and they are not fixed in place. The universal joint, the moving parts were actually fixed in place by a couple of pins, and those pins were not made in such high quality. It was not so reassuring. So I decided to purchase the much cheaper Koken universal swivel head adapter, which is an alternative to a universal joint. This one, if you put it on, let's also put on so it's not quick release, so that's the slight drawback, negative. Let's put a socket on here as well, so you can see it works just fine. On the this adapter, Stahlwille socket, also has no wobble at all. It's just extremely tight. The swivel head is reasonably smooth. I think it does not come with any grease at all in it, but it still moves rather smoothly. I think perhaps, and by the way, it also is able to lock in place, especially if you put in the limit of its movement. Let's say you put it here, probably, yeah, it's going, you put it in here, in this position, it's going to lock in place. If you put somewhere in the middle, it doesn't always lock, but there is a spring inside, and this ball joint is held in place with a circlip as well. I think it probably is serviceable, although this joint itself is not a high value part, so probably it's not necessarily worth it to service it. But nevertheless, it is it's quite compact. The reason I think this is an interesting alternative to a lot of the universal joint is that it is very compact. Its negative is that, as you can see, it has a limited range of motion, probably 15 degrees, I think, or is it 25 degrees? Let me see, maybe it's 20 degrees. I need to check, but I think you can check on Koken's own website. There is a more limited range of motion, but for the most part, I think for 1/4 inch, this probably is enough. And it came in this very small packaging. Yeah, so that's the tools that I purchased for 1/4 inch drives. Thanks for watching and have a great day.